I don't know if I've complained to you guys about this or not. Um, it's hard for me to keep track because I've literally bitched about it to everybody. So a few weeks ago, it was nice outside. So obviously I was picking up dog shit in my yard. I have a pretty good system. Anyways, beside the point. And if you don't know me, if you're not familiar with me, I have 5 dogs. This many. But only this many of them are big dogs. That's a lot of big dogs shitting in a small yard. So to save myself some misery of stepping in shit, whenever it's nice outside, I get my stuff, I scoop it up in my little thing, dump it in the creek, blah, 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 clean my yard off, right? I live next to the bar, for those who don't know. I'm assuming if you don't know I live next to the bar, you also don't know I have 5 dogs. So I live next to the bar in a small town, and people bring their dogs to the bar. Totally cool. But then they bring their dogs out fucking side to piss and shit. You see where I'm going with this? There's only one fucking yard next to the Hitchin Post, and it's mine. So these people bring the dogs down here, which they're supporting a local business, so I'm gonna let them have it. But they're shitting in my yard. So a couple weeks ago, after I cleaned up the shit, I got real petty. And I was like, I texted my friends that have dogs and was like, y'all owe me beers because I picked your dog shit up out of my yard. And they were like, I don't know. And I was like, yeah, you owe me beers. And I told the bartenders, I was like, I'm going to put a jar at the Hitchin Post. And if somebody brings a dog in here and then they bring him back outside and then back in, they need to put money in the fucking jar because they're letting their dog shit in my yard. Like that, it's just that simple. That's it. So anyway, I was being petty. I was telling everybody about it. And I was like, you know, your dog, like I went and got my haircut by the barber and the other guy at the barbershop owner. I was like, hey, you get a new dog? He shit in my yard this weekend. What was wrong with me? I don't know. Anyways, he also didn't care. He said that it was fine for his dog to shit in my yard because it was past due payment for the years he's babysat my brother-in-law. Definitely not. Like, that's not my blood. I married into that. So anyway, what's this, you ask? Fine, I'll tell you. This is my nephew Dusty's shirt that I found in my yard a couple weeks ago. I don't know, it was like a Saturday or a Sunday morning, naturally, after a bender. I didn't really know it was his until later, but once I found out, I picked it up and I washed it. So he took his shirt off and left it in my yard because him and another guy were drunk and started wrestling in the yard because that's apparently what drunk redneck guys do. I don't know. They wrestle. So they was wrestling in the yard and they wrestled right into some dog shit. And they had dog shit on their pants and their shirts. And that's why this got dropped in my yard. And that was honestly enough poetic justice for me. I don't think I've brought up the dog shit in my yard again. Because somehow that made it all better. And my niece Brooksy was there and she videoed it and sent it to me. And I was like, do they really have dog shit on them? They really had dog shit on them. That'll teach you to wrestle in my yard. And for anybody else who lets their dog shit in my yard, I expect you to put money in a jar or tip your bartender extra. That's all I'm asking. Thank you, everybody.